guys, so just a quick little haul video for you. There's, you know, quite a bit of stuff, well, actually not a huge amount of stuff, but hopefully I can get this up because there actually is a sale going on at Sephora, and I will maybe start off with that first. I found out from the stunningly beautiful Blushing Pixie that by Terry was being discontinued at Sephora, so they were all 50% off, so, you know, I just kind of just burned it down there probably the same day. I'm actually a pretty big fan of By Terry's, although it's sort of hit and miss, and what I will say right now is if you decide to try one product, now that it's 50% off, because it is quite a pricey line, I would say definitely go for the liquid blushes. They are amazing and holy grail material, although I will say that out of the 3 shades, 1 and 3 are amazing. They're super, super highly pigmented. I don't know what's going on with number 2. I think it's Coral Rose or something, but it's very sheer. So you might not be feeling like you got a lot of bang for your buck, but the other 2 are just amazing. So let's start off with By Terry, and I picked up like 4, 5. So I picked up the cream blushes because I was such a fan of the liquid blushes, and I got it in Copper Sand and Coral Beach, and they come in these kind of applicators, which is a little clicky there. And if you want to see a sort of lengthy review on any of these things, just let me know, and I will definitely try my best. And then I've got the Bronze Expert, the Sun Glow Perfecting with, now these all have the little brush things, which I'm not a huge fan of, but these are very, very easy to clean. And I got mine in the 3rd shade, which is what the heck kind of shade? Sun Tropic. It's very dark. I thought if it didn't work for bronzer, I could use it for contour, and I picked this just because the other 2 seemed quite orange. And then the Soleil de Rose. Now this is a really bizarre product. I can't quite wrap my brain around this, but it's her version of an all-natural self-tanner, because as you know, I didn't go into this whole self-tanning craze probably just because I'm really lazy and I just don't want to put in that kind of time. Way back in the day, I would have, for sure. But nowadays, I really don't have the, I don't know, I just don't have the inclination or the inspiration to go through all of that stuff. So this, I actually really didn't want it to be a self-tanner. I just wanted to warm up my face sometimes where you just need that little bit of warmth. So I really don't know how that's going to go. It's kind of a bizarre thing altogether because it's a skincare product as well as a sun I don't know. Anyways, very confusing. And lastly, I got the Chic brush, which looks like this. Really, really, really soft. Although because I'm still doing my retinol thing, I really can't use anything that, you know, sort of buffs my face. In fact, I'm really not using brushes at all on my face. It's just fingers alone because I really don't want to have more flaking and more, well, you know that whole shmangy. Okay, the next is, I saw a review on Mary's channel, Mermaid, and I've heard about this quite a bit, and it is the Suki. Suki is an all-natural line. And this is the Exfoliate Foaming Cleanser. This actually has a phenomenal lemon scent, which I love. And it's very, ooh, yummy. It's very, very easy to get this wrong and have any kind of lemon product smell like Pine Sol or cleaning products. But they got this one right. It smells like fresh cut lemons. And right now, you can get it in a little set. So it came with this. That's the product there, and then 2 little samples. One is a balancing day lotion, and the other is a concentrated balancing toner. Now, and it doesn't cost any more to have this. It was sort of this exact same price as just purchasing this on its own. The only thing is this is made for combo to oily skin, and that is totally the opposite of my skin type. So this will be going to a friend. But if you guys are that particular skin type, you might want to, you know, sort of go into this. I only tried it, is it once or twice now? And I did find it a little bit too, well, you know what? If you guys want to see a review of this, I will do a review of that. The next is just some staples. The best conditioner ever. I think I went through this whole thing about trying other brands and it just, you know what I mean? It didn't work for me. It really, this gives a lot of shine, a lot of body, but it doesn't weigh the hair down. So that is amazing. I picked up another of these, the Vichy Normaderm for, it's sort of like a zit cream basically, and it's the best zit cream ever. And I have tried quite a few, and ever. All right. Vanilla Coco. I could only find in this size, and the reason why is I had a little sample after I bought the Sud Pacific. This is the COMPTOIR Sud Pacific Apricot Vanille, which is the fragrance that I bought in the full size. But I did get a sample of this, and a couple of weeks ago I just started wearing the sample, and I swear to God, for like 2 or 3 days in a row, 4 or 5 different people per day kept mentioning, what are you wearing? I mean, what is that fragrance? Is that you? What smells so good? And I mean, I just, you know, but from whether it was salespeople, I was actually buying a new mattress, and 2 of the guys on the floor were like, what is, there's some smell that we can't figure out what it is. And so I gave them my scarf, and it turned out to be this. And friends that I'd run into, first thing out of their mouth when you give a hug is, oh my God, what are you wearing? So once you get that kind of reaction, I had to. I was like, I have to buy, you know, 10 full sizes of this stuff because I really, really love it. And then for you not to offend people around you is a pretty good sign as well. But they only had this size, so I picked up quite a few. And I think Sephora may be discontinuing carrying the entire line. I think they're just sticking with the new glass bottles now. They don't come in this anymore, and just 1 or 2. I got that from one store. Another store said, no, we're carrying it, so I'm not really quite sure. But that is just, oh my God. Well, it's Vanilla Coco. It's just, and I think just 2 more. Okay, I picked up an Annabelle liner. I always have it in the bronze all the time, but I decided to try the black. And in the liner vein, the Sue Devitt pencils that Lisa and Gina have been talking about. Now, I just got this, and I was looking for something specifically on the waterline because I have enough pencils. I use, you know, like I said before, 3 different pencils: top line, bottom line, waterline. I know, it's a whole, but they're very, very different for me. And when Gina and I were sort of going back and forth, I asked her, is it better staying power on the waterline compared to the Milani, the Prestige? I think those are the only 2. And she, oh no, and another one that she had mentioned, she said by far this has the best staying power. I don't know yet. I just got it. I tried it once at the end of the day, just sort of putting it on there, and it didn't really stay. So this may go back. I don't know, because I just don't need another liner sitting around. I'm specifically looking for waterline. And I've tried it all, and it's just, you know, whatever. Okay, the last 2 products, Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. This is in Beige 3. I'll probably do a separate review just because with the retinols, I just, you know, I'm not really able to see what this truly is when my skin is looking and feeling its normal self. I'm sort of going through, as you know, this sort of wonky period until I acclimate to the retinols. So I can't really say much, although I did break my rule, which is I always have 1 product per medium. So 1 stick, 1 cream, 1 mineral, 1 liquid, and that's it. I don't have, you know, 3 or 4 liquids here, 3 or 4 of this, 3 or 4 of that. So my liquid at the moment is MAC Face and Body. I did have the Boots, but I gave that away because I don't like having I just don't like having a lot of products sitting there, especially liquid and creams that can turn, and I just couldn't use it all up in enough time before they went bad. So, but I broke my rule because I've heard so much about this. So hopefully it'll be worth it, although, you know, I don't know. I think I tried it once, but my face was a patchiness, so I'm not even going to say. But I'll probably do a separate review of that. And then lastly, is that it? Yeah. Lastly is the Shiseido mascara base. Now, this is still the old packaging. The reason why is I was told months ago that they had discontinued, no, not discontinued, reformulated this. And turned it into sort of a conditioning treatment as well as a base. And that just, oh my God. My head exploded. I was like, why? This is like holy grail. Everyone who has tried it has said this is the best of the best. Now, why they would want to change that, I have no idea. But it freaked me out. So I bought it, tried it, didn't really like it, although I may have just been holding a grudge. I don't really know. Because it just wasn't like this, and I was just so pissed off to begin with that I think I already knew I was going to not like it. So, you know, who knows. Anyways, so I scoured the entire city. I called every single counter, every single place that carries Shiseido, and I found one, and I've been sort of saving it, just because afterwards, that's it. So, this is what I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask any of you guys who have tried this. Now, I know that people have their favorites and they love sharing all of their great little, you know, finds and all that sort of stuff, and I'm sure you do have it, but I would only like to hear from people who have tried this and know what this is, because this is what I'm trying to find a dupe of, something in comparison with, you know, comparable to, because this honestly is the holy of holy grails for mascara bases. It holds a curl. It prevents any kind of transferring. It isn't white, so it's really easy to sort of put mascara on top of it. It just makes the lashes look amazing, and it doesn't, it's easy to get the mascara off when you're using, I mean, it's just a multi-purpose, just phenomenal product. So, for those of you who know how amazing this is, if you can please share if you found anything remotely close to this. Please leave a comment. For those of you who haven't tried it, girl, I just feel so bad for you. I feel so bad that you missed out on this boat, because this was really, really, really the best. So, yay. All right, so I think that's it. And again, if there's anything that you would like to see more of a review of, I'm going to try and keep these hauls like this, where I'm just sort of showing it to you, cursory little description, and not going into a full-blown one. So, you know, fingers crossed. Anyways, hope you guys are doing fantastic, enjoying the beautiful weather that we have here. I mean, I don't know how it is over there, but I'm assuming that spring is sort of springing. So, until next time, I hope you guys have a great day.